Okay, this is gonna be an update video. I was gonna film this right after the other video, my last one. Not this one, but the one before this one. Right after it. But I had to stop for half an hour because the way it was making me feel. It was not, yeah, making me feel really good. I wasn't feeling really good because of the video and how I was feeling. I've been feeling about not being comfortable sexually. So if you want to know a lot more about how I was feeling, go watch that video. That will go in depth of everything, how I was feeling about that. And what really has been happening besides that, there's been some changes with my body, and things I just been going through. So the changes I can say is I'm going to start off at my legs. The leg hair isn't really doing anything but growing the same way. Yeah, the leg hair comes in every, let's see here, 2 to 3 days, I can say. Start noticing it coming in. I haven't shaved it for a while, so that's what it looks like if you can see. I don't know if you can see, but that's what my legs look like unshaven. So the camera doesn't really pick it up that well, so, but I noticed there's a lot less hair than what I had before, but it doesn't seem like I'm losing anymore, so that kind of sucks. Let's see. Another change I can say is my face. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it's my face. And I took some recent pictures yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And yesterday was, no, it was the day before yesterday. I took some pictures of myself, and because one of my friends messaged me on, Google Hangouts. He messaged me and he wanted me to send him a picture of me in makeup, like in full makeup, and I really haven't sent him a picture like that since I've transitioned, like where you can actually see. So Tuesday I wasn't able to because I got laser hair removal. Like, I had a couple sessions done, touch-ups, and I've just been doing touch-ups because I already had the full like treatment, and this is just to get what was left. This has been taking so long, but I have less hair through here and down right through here, and most of it I had a hair here, and I know that's gonna eventually go away. I'm not sure if it's gonna be this time or not, but this down here has been really decreasing, and through here and all this part right through here on my chin, that's where the bulk of it is, and there's still some through here, and that it bugs me because right through here the hair is like really stubborn to go away. So that's going to take the longest, but everything's decreasing slowly but surely. It's getting there. So, and this last treatment was cheaper, $20 cheaper, so that's good. And I noticed if you look right here, that darker spot, that's not hair. This dark spot going like this is not hair, as you can see. And you probably didn't notice it until I mentioned it, but that's not hair. It's just the pigment on the skin. And a lot of women have that, especially, I can say people with like, oh, Mexicans, I can say, towards that little bit, not like the black dark skin or the really dark brown skin, but that in between, like Mexican and Caucasian, European skin color, but it's around there. A lot of women have that. I don't know why, but it doesn't bug me. No one really says anything or notices, so. My cheeks, you can see all this is filled in. I notice here, going through here, it's all filled in. Then you can see I still have my dimples. And right here and here, you can see how all that's filled in. And I'm still waiting for right here to fill in, this spot right here on my face. But I know slowly my face is like filling in. I'm sorry about the lighting. It's just outside, the sun, this is changing. And my lips. If you can see my lips, I've really noticed they've changed a lot. My bottom lip is much more fuller. And a little bit of my upper lip too. So I just relaxed face, and if you look, you can see how it's fuller. Yeah, so my bottom lip's fuller. And I've noticed my chin through here is a little bit fuller. Seems like it's more rounded than before. Just a little bit, not much. So let's see here. Another change that has happened. Well, I have been gaining weight. I don't know how much, but I've gained fat on my body. My body's changing. It's weird. It's just really weird. I'm not quite used to it. And my breasts are fuller. And the thing is weird. They went up half an inch. They're really full and good. Then hormone changes, like the progesterone. The last day of my progesterone, it decreased and everything went back to normal. Then it was weird. Like the fullness was not where it was supposed to be. Then the fullness, like suddenly, just this last week came in back to normal. And it's like, that's weird. But I keep measuring around 36, my bust, 36.5 to 37 inches, roughly around there. And can't really tell the way the angle of the camera is. But if I adjust it, you might be able to. Here, let's do this. Okay. I don't know if you can see, but the fullness is really there. See if I could pull down my cami. Sorry about my bra showing. If I can show. Might have to do this to be able to. There we go. There we go. Like, it's like all up here. My breasts are the tissue's right. It's about right here is the tissue. Then all this there's like filled in more. So if you can see that, they are fuller. So my breasts are fuller, and that makes me happy that they're fuller. It just really makes me happy that, yeah, all this is fuller. And today they've been hurting on and off, especially the last few days, but today it's like painful itchiness, I could say. And they're just, I don't know what they're doing. They're still a D cup, 32D. And the best way you can see that it's a D is if I just go like this. You can see that. Here's it from the side view. So they don't really look that big, but because the 32D isn't really big at all. So they're just, yeah, my breasts don't really look huge. They look more on the medium side, maybe kind of on the large, like medium large side. Kind of. I just wish, I've been having this feeling for a while. I just been really hoping and wishing they would hurry up and get done growing. And I've been wanting 1 cup size bigger. Just 1 cup size bigger. I don't want them any bigger than that. I've already, it was a while ago, I've made my breast look like a triple D. And I was like, wow, that's way too big for my body. That looks unnatural. It doesn't look real at all. It was like, I've made him look bigger than that too. But a double D is perfect for my body. If it's a natural full double D, I want them to be 37.5 inches. Because I notice when my breasts are at the half-inch mark, I fit better in the cup size smaller. Because usually they say when you're the half an inch, you go up a cup size. But in my case, going down instead of going up to the nearest inch, if I go down, I fit better. I can't fit in a double D yet, even though my measurements say I should, but the fullness isn't where I can. So that's why I want to be 37.5, because that's how my body is. And yeah, and the other part where I've gained weight, my butt, I've gained. It's really hard to tell. It's mostly through, like, the middle parts through. Here, let's do this. It's like right through here, the middle. And I've been trying and work to get right here so it's rounded to make everything even and match. But that's taken some time, and the hormones are helping, because I noticed doing those hip and butt exercises, it's developing it differently than male hormones, because the male hormones, I noticed, they're developing my body one way than being normal in the female range right now. I noticed my hormones are making the muscle structure and everything in the female range, how it's changing it differently, making it develop differently. So that side part of my butt, the lower part, is more developed than it was before. It's hard to tell, but it is. And it's taken time to do it, because I don't do it all the time. So, and the other part I've gained is my tummy. It's like right under my breasts, like my waist and tummy area. I've noticed that's where I've really gained. And that's where I'm not used to. And my breasts, how it's gained too. It's like certain positions like this, or if I go like this, like to scratch this side, like where I can't reach just this hand, that spot, it just feels kind of weird, because my breasts are fuller, and then when I'm sleeping, they feel really good. When I'm laying down on my side, my breasts feel really good when I lay down. So it's just weird how I've been really feeling about my breasts lately. I like them, but I want them a cup size bigger than my tummy. Then it's like, okay, what's going on there? I'm like, this is weird, because my body's never been like this before. The 6 milligrams of estradiol, it's just changing my body, and it's just weird. And I know part of it is the hormones, and the other part is my age, but mostly it's the hormones more than my age. And it's just so weird. The best way I can show is I'd have to yeah. That's the best way I could really show. It's all of this. You can see this part right here, right under my breasts, and all this right here. I've never had this before. But when I stand like up more, it's more flat. But when I'm just more relaxed and down forward more, it's like all of this is like fat. Then I don't know what's going on with this right here. And right here is fat. And all this right here. So that's what I'm talking about, is what I've gained. And like there's some fat through here, in between these two parts of the muscles, like right here. And my muscle is in the female range instead of, because before you can really see the muscles, but now there's fat surrounding them. Yeah, so that's where my muscles are. They're not, I can't say they're strong. I can say they're bigger, but not strong. I mean, there's fat surrounding them, so I've noticed that. So that's going on. And yeah. So I've just been like, this is weird. Really, really weird. So I'm just trying to deal with that. And I just really don't want to exercise, because I just don't want to exercise and my breasts go down in size. Because I usually, when yeah, that because that can happen. And well, my doctor said when my dose was raised, she was saying that she does raise the dose to 6 milligrams on skinnier people because when you have more estradiol in your system, your body produces more fat. And then when your body produces more fat, it has more fat, and your body has more fat on it, then your body, because it helps to produce more estrogen in your body, holds more estrogen in there because that fat. So I noticed that it is happening. So it's kind of weird. Yeah. And it's just like the weirdest thing I've noticed. And that's pretty much the physical changes, except my hair. Not the way it looks, but I don't want to search for it because it's in here somewhere. I have two hairs. One hair that's long, the color has changed. I have two hairs that the color's changed. One hair, the long one, is that reddish blonde, like that strawberry blonde, that reddish blonde color. Because I found it the last week. I thought it was the dog's fur, because the dog's fur is that color. My sister's dog. I thought it was in my hair, so I went like this to pull it out, and it was like attached, and I was like, oh. Then when it's parted, it's actually on this side. So, and I was like, oh, it's my hair. That's weird. Then I was looking to see if there's any more that ended up a different color. I found a hair that was about like this long, that was shorter, because some of my hair had broke. Now it's growing out, and yeah, since I've changed shampoo and conditioner I'm using, my hair's been doing better, but that other hair is white. It's just really white. It's like, it's not like a silver color. It's not like gray. It's white. So I can't say I'm going gray. If you take those two strands of hair, it's like I'm not going gray. So what's going to happen when my hair does lose the color? It's like, is it going to go white? Is it going to go that strawberry, like that blonde, or like that reddish blonde color? Because that's how my hair was, that reddish blonde, like that strawberry color is what they say, that strawberry blonde. Towhead is what they say. It was when I was a kid, before my hair went the dark brown it is. It was that color. And that's been proven several times because a piece of my hair, like a chunk of my hair, was kept for a baby book. And it's in there. And I was like, wow, if my hair goes, I was like thinking a few years ago, or was it like a year ago, I was thinking like, if I do go gray, that'd be cool, instead of going gray if I go back to how it was before. And it seems like, I don't know, at least I'm not gray like my dad was, or my age. So, and yeah, that's pretty much a lot of things that has been happening. I was using one of those, like an electric massager on my back because the kyphlosis, to see if that would help. It did help. The kyphlosis is a little bit less, but it made my scoliosis worse. It was weird. The kyphlosis on my back got a little bit better, then the scoliosis got worse, and it's really causing pain, especially right now. And one shoulder is higher than the other, and my hips are off. It's like they're kind of off this way and turned a little bit off. So and one shoulder is up higher than the other. You can't tell right now, but yeah, it's not fun. It hurts. It sucks. And yeah, but other issues I've been having. I've just been having some other issues. I mentioned it in that last video, but part of it is my feelings of needing the surgery. I really need it more than anything. I'm really scared. I don't know why, but I've become really, really, really scared and really worried about what's going to happen if I don't get the surgery. And as I mentioned in that last video, I didn't mention everything about this part, but I'll do almost anything to get the surgery. I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm confused. Like, feels like I'm lost and confused about this, how I'm going to be able to pay for it. Because the surgery I want to go to, it's more expensive. And I've been having thoughts like, I'd rather have the surgery and sacrifice what ability I could have to have children, biological children. It'd have to be, the only way I can think of having children is the guy way. And I was thinking, like, yeah, like the song says, I'd sacrifice my body to get the Jack part out. Yeah, the song Half Jack, I think is what it's called. But I'd sacrifice my ability to have children to be happy with my body. I'd practically wanting it so bad. I was thinking even an orchiectomy at this point. If I can't get the full surgery and be able to afford that, I was thinking at least an orchiectomy at this point. If I could get that, it would solve a lot of issues. It wouldn't solve everything, but it would solve the big issue of the testosterone. It'd make tucking a little bit easier to deal with every day. Wouldn't have to deal with testes. Hormones would be easier to regulate. I wouldn't have to be on spironolactone anymore. Things like that. And I was thinking, I don't know if I could get the insurance company to pay for an orchiectomy. And if they could, how much would they pay? What would I have to pay? Because I was thinking, because they will pay for birth control, like all kinds of birth control, any kind. And I was like, if I get an orchiectomy as a form of birth control, would they pay for it? And not as transgender related, but as birth control related. If the insurance company would pay for that, that would be like a blessing. But I don't know if they will or not. I have to look into that. Yeah, look into it more and see what I can do and come up with. There was a grant I was gonna apply for, but they're offline right now. When I went to their website last, and it was like, it sucked, but nothing I can do. So sorry for the video going long, but yeah, it's just kind of hard right now dealing with this, having to deal with all this going on. how I've been feeling. I've been hating my genitalia a lot more, and I've been wanting to do something about it for a long time. But right now, I'm glad I didn't have the surgery. When I first wanted to. Because now the surgery is even better and more functional. So now if I get the surgery, it's going to be a lot better, more functional. I'd be able to become more lubricated and possibly come and whatnot. And that's a really big part of what I want with the surgery. And I have this specific in my mind what it's supposed to look like. Like a clitoris hood where it's not just like flat, if you know what I mean. The kind that's a little bit like where the labia start in the front, then the clitoris hood is more pronounced, like right in that area. Then the clitoris right there. Then the inner labia is the labia minora, I think is the inner. And having that a little bit more pronounced so you can tell the difference between the inner and the outer. You can see that there's an inner and an outer, because that's how I feel. And the inner labia is ending right where the perineum starts, right at the very end, right there where both labias end, both of them ending at the same point at the vaginal cavity, and all that, and have it so it's all looks like it's all one piece and everything, and not looking off or weird. So kind of something like that. But and it doesn't seem like the surgery should cost that much for what everything looks like. But if you think about it, everything that's internal they have to remove, then all the muscles and other things they have to move around to place the vaginal cavity. So, and if you've seen one of the surgeries, the version where they use the rest of the urethra that's left, the excess still attached, but they put it so it goes inside the vaginal cavity, the upper part, all the way to the back where they create the neo cervix. I want that version done, because I want everything used as much as possible what I already have, because I have all that skin, and there is enough skin for really good labias, for both labias to be really good. So I want all that done really good. So that's just how I feel about it. So other than that, that's some of the thoughts I've been thinking about surgery, and a lot of it's on my mind a lot. And I'm so scared that if I don't get the surgery, what's going to happen in the future. It's becoming a fear of mine, and I don't know why. It's just this last week, that fear has been getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and I'm getting really scared, and I get really down about it and sad, and it's not good. It's not good. I don't know. And I was also thinking with the insurance, if we can deem medically necessary, it has to be done. They might have to pay for it. I don't know. But I'm just really worried and scared. I'm so scared and worried. That's causing so much dysphoria with my body down there. But at least I can say the Leo Lines transgendered underwear I got, it was on Etsy. Those videos I did, the reviews, at least that's helping. That underwear is the best underwear I've ever worn, and the best thing I've used for tucking, and it's the best. And That's been helping so much. I just don't think about my tuck or if it's coming undone or how it feels or anything, because usually I don't feel anything at all. So that's kind of like good, I guess. And no matter which position I sit in when I have pants on, it looks good. It looks good. So yeah, other than that, I would plan on getting more of that underwear, but right now I already have 10 pairs and they're kind of expensive, so at least that helps, and all that was helping and whatnot. So, and another thing, I don't know what has caused this to happen. This is so weird. I think it's about 6 days.